The Isaiah Factor, Uncensored.
And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored, this Christmas edition. And we're here at the Warwick. And Dr. Abdulla Kudrath is here with us on The Factor. What would Christmas be without Dr. Kudrath? How are you?
Doing well.
Well, a lot of families and friends will be coming together. Obviously, we're at the tail end of COVID-19, but it's still out there. Then we're worried about flu and upper respiratory viruses. So coming together with all of these people, what precautions should you take?
Yeah, you bring up some good points. While traditionally we were always worried about COVID, there's so many other viruses that we can catch when we assemble in groups. I looked at the data at my emergency departments, and what I'm finding now in the last 2 months is it's actually influenza A, or the flu virus, that is the most common for the sick people that are coming into my ER. After that, we've got rhinovirus, which is a common cold virus. Then COVID, and then like RSV, which can still affect adults, not just kids. So with all these viruses going around, the last thing we want to do is get sick.
Right.
And have to skip on the holiday festivities, or even worse, make one of our family members sick.
So what precautions would you take as a result of all of these viruses that are out there? It's like a stew, and it's kind of scary.
Yeah, it's always going to be around, so we always have to follow those principles to mitigate transmission. So if you're not feeling well, you should probably stay home. If you have to be around people, you should probably wear that mask so you don't get them sick. In addition, we want to wash our hands as frequently as possible. And here's another pro tip. I realized that when we get together, we don't want to stand too close to people.
Right.
So if you're the one hosting the party, turn the music down just a little bit so people don't have to be talking to each other's faces.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that little bit of a distance
goes a long way. Because there's that uncle in your face like that, and you get spit on. I'm like, what the hell?
If you can feel their breath, they are too close to you.
And if you can smell it, you're in bad shape too.
That's right, but in addition to upper respiratory viruses, we want to talk about some other things too. During the holidays, people tend to have fun. They tend to party. And we want to keep ourselves safe so we can make it to the next Christmas. We want to be really careful with overdoing it with the partying. We see a lot of accidents increase around the holiday times with drinking and driving. You don't want to drink and drive. That's a really great way to keep yourself safe. But in addition, you don't want to drink too much and start fights at a family gathering. Right. We see a lot of that too.
There will always be a fight. And what about, say, the older members of your family, grandmother, grandfather, and they're very susceptible to COVID-19 and the other illnesses out there. Would you tell people to give them some space, don't crowd around them, don't kiss them too much, you know, and especially not strangers?
Yeah, why not be safe? You know, influenza virus, the flu virus, still kills 30,000 Americans every year and hospitalizes maybe 300 to 500,000 every year.
And I heard already 7,500 already so far, right. And the season just started.
That's right. So why not be extra cautious amongst the elderly? Be a little careful when you're getting too close. Wash your hands before you go and get close to them. It's hard because when we see our loved ones, we want to get real close. But trying to be mindful of that risk is going to be the key.
And for those who are moving about and going from house to house, and then after that, after Christmas, we have New Year's Eve, where there will be even more parties and people crowded together. So you just have to be very cautious this holiday season, I would assume.
I think so. And you may want to pick and choose. Because do you want to take the risk with 5 holiday parties right before you go and see your grandpa?
Right.
So choosing carefully, protecting yourself, and also being mindful of those who won't be able to tolerate a flu or COVID as much as we would.
And of course, remembering about the vaccines out there, the booster shots that are out there, and the flu vaccine. If you're going to go to family members' homes and you want to be careful, how many days in advance of visiting should you get that vaccine or that flu shot?
So to be safe for a vaccine to trigger the immune response and train your immune system to be ready, to be on the safe side, I would give it at least 2 weeks.
2 weeks. That'll work. Well, Dr. Abdulla Kudrath, we want to thank you for joining us here on The Factor Uncensored, and good to see you this Christmas.
Yeah, always a pleasure.
Absolutely glad to have you, and we'll be back with more Factor Uncensored, a very, very interesting conversation we'll have with some individuals who are in a polyamorous relationship. And if you don't know what that is, we'll explain ahead, and you'll be talking about it for days. We'll be back with more Factor Uncensored on this Christmas edition.